the tea? Ah, it's good, it's good. Sorry there's no bickies around, there's not a lot around here nowadays. Yeah. Did I ever tell you about the boy who broke his collarbone? No? Oh, mate, you're gonna love this one. So there's a boy and his father, right? They're at their house, and the rest of their family's gone out of town to see some friends. And they're basically just gonna go meet up with them later. So they're getting their stuff packed all ready, and the dad goes, "Hey, you've walked the dog, haven't you?" And the son's going, "Oh shit." So he's going, "No, I'll do that now." So he walks out, grabs the dog, grabs the leash, and as he's walking back through the house, he sees a skateboard. He thinks, "Oh, this is a good idea." So he walks out, hops on, starts riding. They go flying uphill up the path, just zooming. And he's thinking, how good am I? This is genius. And they're going round the bends, up the long straight. They come up to the peak of the hill. Still amazed by his brilliance. They start going down, gaining speed around the corner. And off in the distance he sees a T intersection. And all of a sudden he clicks and he thinks, the dog's not stopping, so I'm not going to stop. And in a split-second decision, he decides to hop off the board and try running. Of course he can't keep up, and he hits the ground and slides about 7 metres on the asphalt road. We're talking skin scraped off up to the shoulder, and he smacked the back of his head on the road. And when he's come to a second later, he thinks, shit, I've done damage here. So he hurries off home, this time on foot, lead still in hand. So he gets home and he busts the door open. The first words he says are, "I am so sorry, Dad." And of course the father's responded with, "What have you done?" in the way a father says it. And the dog's just sitting there, happy as Larry. Little does he know that the son is quite frustrated at this point. So he shoves the dog, and his arm comes out, and a loud pop can be heard. Unknowingly, this was the sound of half of his collarbone popping out and going underneath. Now shaking like a shitting dog, he sat down by his father in the living room. He stares at the TV. His vision starts to close in, textbook tunnel vision. Goes all black, just for a second though. So the dad takes him to the hospital, and here he's about as docile as a Labrador. So much so that he had to be dragged into the hospital bed. The nurses come in and basically told him that the collarbone had indeed snapped in half, popped out and gone underneath, painfully missing his heart. So then the dad rang the boy's mother, who was quite frustrated, but also found it quite funny, because not even 2 years prior, the boy had broken his arm in his father's care. That's a story for another time. So you think at this point, the boy would be feeling terrible about himself. You're thinking, broken collarbone, skins off his arm, he's left his mother to deal with his 2 siblings by herself. But actually, he was feeling pretty good about himself. He was living his best life. He was having fish and chips for dinner, 6 weeks, where people just cared for him. Other than a broken bone, he was doing quite well. And his father had to sit him upright to sleep. So he set up a recliner in the lounge room in front of the computer. And the boy would just watch movies all night. It was great. Best of all, when his family came back, they brought a new video game console with them. So what's the moral of the story? Well, if you want to be pampered, break a bone. Good times. Anyway, let's get my call quits there. Don't stay up too late, alright? Yeah. See you, bub.